So hello Exa, hello Maynter. So I know this is the end of the season, 2025, but you are still doing some competitions. How is the motivation, and do you feel some tiredness after this long year that you just spent together?
I think we are still motivated, obviously. I mean, at least I will talk for myself. I think I'm still motivated to finally get like at least one title of EMEA this year. But if I have to be really honest, I think it's been a very long season because so far we didn't play like only 2 matches because we missed 2 finals of EMEA winter and spring. But yeah, I think I'm starting to feel not like totally burned out, but close to, you know. It's getting like very tiring to scream every day, practice and stuff to keep the passion going on and not thinking about like going into vacation. But also we know it's probably like last dance. It's probably the last tournament as a team. So you gotta keep pushing.
I mean, for me personally, I like when it's like long with the team, when I play day into day into day, split into split. And when I play for a long time for the team, it's easy for me to take mental reset. I feel like more at home. So for me, the longer run, the easier to have motivation because it's easy to take little resets. And for me, yeah, I just play and I'm happy to play. And I want to win EMEA Masters, I want to achieve LEC, all stuff. So yeah, I think motivation not a problem at all.
And how was it to play together for a year? Because I think you never played together. And I think you never played against each other before because it was LEC and LFL. So did you enjoy your time with like your teammates?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Actually, he's not the easiest person, and me in the same time, I always talk straight. So basically, we had our little booms in the first, first splits, first months, when I can say like after match tags, they're like, bro, you did like so bad here, and he like, shut up. But now it's like we learn each other well and we know each other well. So yeah, I think it's pretty good now. I know I can count on him in hard matches or like hard days. I know he will be there, even when in easy days or like he may be not around when we are not. It's top and AD, right? We don't talk much, only on swaps. But I know he always around and he will be the guy around Tikino and Piero. And most important, like jungle support duo. So I know he will help me and I will help him. So yeah, I'm pretty in comfort zone right now with him.
Yeah, I mean, not much to say. I think I didn't play versus him because he was in Pislow when I was in LEC. So it was kind of difficult to meet each other. But I mean, I feel good. I know Maynter is someone I can count on when it comes to working and like trying to handle our other teammates' personalities. Because I mean, Piero is a bit different, but I think mid-jungle especially, if I have to be completely honest, they are kind of sometimes hard to handle emotionally because I think they are still young. And yeah, I know I can count on him on this and also on working and putting in the work when sometimes he was kind of being like another coach in the team, which made me feel good. And especially like, as he said, we talk only so much on swaps. It's kind of more game specifics, but yeah. I think there is something new coming in the game, and it's like kind of a new strategy we need to learn. I know Maynter will figure it out, or at least try to present it to the team. So yeah, I just feel good.
And your partnership has been quite successful. You have like 3 finals, 2 wins in Flash-In, and then for the summer split, which is the most important split in the year. So are you happy about the results so far?
I mean, it should be three wins now. Yeah. Our second final was a bit weird. It was kind of super free win, and then we just ended. And on EMEA Masters, it was not the same. I feel like we lost a lot, and some of them was like with a lot of subs. We had Isma and Ensor, and second EMEA Masters was we lost because of our confidence. I feel like as a team we were like full shaking, stressful, especially some individual players like 1v1. So yeah, it was 2 EMEA Masters we deserved to lose, but this second final, it was a bit cringe to lose. But yeah, I cannot say I'm super happy, but it's good to win 2 times.
I agree with most of the things, but also disagree. Let's say for me, if I have to go from tournament to tournament, Flash-In was just feels mega good because it was like honeymoon phase with the new team. And then EMEA Winter just felt unfair because I think if we had the main roster, we would win it pretty not easily, but like I think we would just win it because the roster when we had Bukada and Piero was just too strong in my opinion. And the spring finals just felt like we just panicked, or I felt like we were just immature as a team because it was the moment where Yukino joined the team. So I think we had bad team structure, and it showed as well in the EMEA spring where you can see when the team is choking and when players are not playing at their full level. And when you are inside the team, it's even worse. I didn't recognize my teammates that day, even me probably at some games, even some drafts and stuff. I think we deserved to lose the spring, but losing in spring, for example, the finals made us win, I think, the LFL summer because the confidence we had against May to River Sweep just came from just losing, in my opinion, against BK Rock. And for the EMEA summer, I just hope there won't be any lack of confidence or like panic in game, because that's just how you lose. And for example, it happened in my opinion against Verdant. We just like completely lost it, and I think that's the biggest issue with our team. It's just that, yeah, sometimes players panic, and then you can't recognize the player. It's like complete noob.
And both of you won several times LFL, but you never won with LDLC or with KCB EMEA Masters. So how important is it for you, this kind of objective?
For me, it's mega important. It's like, I mean, I know, I already know probably where I'm playing next year, but for me it would be like big achievement and like big closure of my year and of the chapter I wrote going back into LFL.
And I have a question for you, Maynter, because I think for the winter you face twice Los Ratones with like big names like Reckless, Chronic, or Nemesis. So I think it was the first time for you. So did it feel special to play against this kind of big name?
I think we won versus them, right? It was 2-0.
2-0.
To be honest, it was one of the easiest match, especially with two subs. This team, Los Ratones, they never give up and they play like 10k down, they play good fights, they play good drakes. But if you know how to play versus them and you play it good and confident, it's like super easy. We won 2 games in a row without like any stress, and I feel like it was easy match. Because I think I don't recognize like big names. I don't think it's still in my head. Maybe if I see like Faker Chovy, that in my head like big names, yeah. But I can play in solo queue versus Caps, I can play in houses with Caps, and then I play versus like Crowny, like not a big difference, right? It's all the same, so no, I don't think so. I don't think about names when I play at least in this level. Maybe if I achieve like Worlds one day and I will play versus these monsters, yeah.
And for you, Exile, like you already faced some of them in LEC when you were with SK. So I guess your aim is to come back to LEC. So what do you think about your year like in LFL?
To be honest, my main objective was to be the best ADC in ERL, kinda like when Calist was here in 2024. I think he just made it clear that he was the best and that he was a non-option to just be picked up by LEC team, right? And I think the player that did it better than me this year was probably Hans Hamdi. He was just the best, in my opinion, not too far away from me, but he was just very good. And that made him go also in LEC, but I think also he has the Korean buff, which means that if he wasn't Korean, I don't know if he would be picked up like this. Yeah, that was my main objective, just to be like stable and trying to not have the bad side of my gameplay I had in LEC, which means like sometimes giving up my conditions to do the hero play and then ending up like losing the game. I think that's something I worked really hard on. Yeah, I think I did pretty good, and I think I'm in good shape to, if I have to come back in LEC, I think I would be in good shape to compete against the best and compete against like the 2 best French AD carries that I want to compete, like Hansama and Calist. I really want to play against them one more time.
And you, Maynter, you never been to LEC before, but are you also expecting to like integrate this kind of close circle next year?
Yeah, for sure, it's my main goal. And many guys that I played with, especially junglers, like Bukada, 113, they one by one achieve in LEC. And I have like my friends and like my junglers that I was working with, and I know game on the same level or better or maybe worse, but I'm around and they're achieving LEC and I see it. So I'm kind of confident on myself that I can achieve it as well. I'm just need opportunity, I guess, to show it.
Because you mentioned Bukada, who was with you like in the winter. So I guess you are happy for him because he's your friend. But don't you feel some envy when you see like one of your teammates going to LEC and not you?
I think I would feel bad only if I think he's mega boosted and he's like a bad person. But I think if it's deserved, I'm happy.
If it's real friend, a teammate that you like to work with, you're always happy for him. If you're a real friend, you just wish them the best, and that's all. And Mehdi deserve it. He worked hard.
And of course, the off-season has not started yet, and you are still competing. But as a kind of a LFL member, I'm expecting to lose you next year because I guess you deserve to go to higher levels. But did you still enjoy your time in LFL? And I don't know, like, do you have like good memory from what you have done here?
I have good memories personally, but I wish there were one more LFL days. I would have enjoyed like one more weekend at least of a game on stage. But so far, yeah, I have only good memories from this year. Obviously because we won, so it's kind of easy to have good memories. But yeah, reminded me a lot of LDLC 2022, where I don't know, it's just like probably next year I will just think about this team as the best times I had playing league.
Yeah, I agree with Zex, and also for me, my perspective right now, I'm from Ukraine to France, from France to Ukraine. I don't see other countries, I don't see other stuff. And the opportunity to see friends and like be around all these people, LFL gave me. Like I met a lot of people I never expect to meet in my life, and it just feels so good. I have mental coach Suf, and like other coaches like Blitzy, guys that appear in my life, and I can count on them, and I can even after the split DM them and talk with them like with friend. It's pretty good to have. I didn't expect I will meet something like this not in my country, and yeah, and now friends becoming like second home. I see the same streets, I see the same like names, even if I don't know language. It feels pretty familiar, or how it's called. Familiar. And yeah, it just feels nice. I can sleep and feel I'm at home. And it's good.
I don't know if it's tricky, but of course there is like Kalis in the main team and there is Kana in the main team, which are like two big players. So I don't know what to expect from you guys, but was it still good like to enjoy your time with KC if it comes to an end maybe next year?
I mean, obviously for me and Maynter, probably we know that there is little chance that we promote to main team, right? Because I think, first of all, I mean, especially for me, it's like big star player, and apart from that, also like very, very good player. But to play for the org was really good because I never played. I think LDLC and SK were good orgs, like the human side, but never too many fans or that much hype to play for. But playing for KC was completely different. I think it was like a different dimension at least, and it felt really good. And it came with the pressure to play with KC as well. Like sometimes, for example, when I was not performing good, I would not open socials because I don't want to see like criticism or more pressure, and you go back into the work and you try to reflect on how you played and stuff. So yeah, it was very good experience, and I think, yeah, I just enjoyed my time here.
Yeah, for me it was first year I never had the pressure. I was like, why people saying like sometimes it's hard to play for KC when you lose. I was losing a lot sometimes. I was losing EMEA Masters, and it was always support because I was like kind of a rookie and from second division, and my teammates were like big names like Linza, Skalist, Vladi. And then when I become like the guy who should help to others, like to Ikina, to Slowq, to new guys, sometimes when you open Twitter, you can see like, oh, like you're retard, or like stuff like, bro, why do you build this on this? You're like boosted, don't do this. And yeah, obviously after you lose, you open this, it's demotivate, or like the opposite. Sometimes you become more meta and you go to solo queue. But yeah, first year I didn't know what is pressure, but it's like in last months I can see it. But now I'm slowly adapting, so it's win-win situation. I got something from it. Now my mental more strong, and I can open Twitter after lose and be just no emotions.
And I don't know if you have the same opinion about that, but there is often a debate about going to LEC to a kind of middle of the pack team or staying in URLs like LFL with the top tier team. So since two of you belong to the top tier team in LFL, what kind of priority are you going to give for next year?
I mean, I'm thinking about it a lot, obviously, because I think we are still in EMEA, but we are allowed to speak to other teams. And my reflection I had on this is that for me, this year, even if we didn't win everything, we kind of ruled ERL kind of hard, at least for my role. So I'm thinking, should I do one more year of just stomping other AD carries and just proving that I'm the best, or should I just go out of my comfort zone and go back to the big league and work as hard as I can, like make it my priority, like for 1 year and see where I can go. And I think, yeah, for me, like the choice is easy, low key, because I think, I don't know, I don't want to just farm LFL titles and maybe EMEA, I just want to kind of do the best I can in the big league. And for me, like inspiration I have is like, for example, Supa, because this guy is like 25 years old, and at 25 usually in esports you are washed up or you are at the end of your career, and this guy just by working hard became like one of the best ADC in the league. So for me it motivates me a lot.
You don't need to be crazy good to win, to achieve at least top 3, top 4 LEC. Team Heretics, for example, everyone was saying, oh, they're maximum top 10, top 9. And then they were like fighting in playoffs 3-2 versus some teams and achieving like place 5 or 6 in first split. I feel like difference not big. It's more about mental aspect, and a lot of teams right now understand this, that you need to work on mental aspect of players. But yeah, for me it's the same. I'm too long time in ERL. I played too much splits in LFL, and nothing better than LFL I can find in the system. I'll keep saying in LFL, or I just go into LEC, and yeah. If I have choice, obviously I go to LEC.
And obviously, exactly, you are French, so I have no doubt that when you will be kind of washed up, you will come back in France, maybe in LFL when you will be 30. But what about you, Maynter? Because of course you are from Ukraine, so does LFL have like a special place in your heart for you?
I don't know. It's too deep to watch, right? It's like in few years, but I would be always happy to play here again. Maybe. I don't know, maybe one day.
And then just to finish the interview, do you have any last words like for the French fan who will cheer for you, like whatever you do like next year, but do you have any word for them?
Obviously, thanks for the support. I think it's been a crazy year, crazy long year. And I think it was one of the best years I played so far. I think kind of goes toe-to-toe with the LDLC, not gonna lie. And yeah, I think without the support of the fans, it would have been hard, to be completely honest, at some points. I think sometimes I just opened my DMs with good messages and it just felt very good. Yeah. And I hope if in the future we have to play versus KC main team in the LEC and we win, that they won't be too mad at us. Or if we lose, that they won't flame me and say that Caliste is my father. Yeah. And I mean, they will probably do it, but I hope they will do it in a nice way. And yeah, I mean, it was a pleasure.
The most warm messages for your heart, it's usually when I see, like I open Twitter and a guy from TDS hashtag from my previous team typing to me like, oh, let's go Maynter, I still believe in you, you're the best. And it's like, it will be KC fans for me if I go to next team. And I will open Twitter and see something like team name like KC nickname, and it will be something like good and warm from the past. So yeah, it's always the most how to say valuable messages is from previous teams, that people still support you even when you left them. So yeah, KC fans made my 2 years. 2 years is a long time. Super good. Just thanks.